and welcome to Judy Talk Show. Today I have an incredible lady with me. She's an entrepreneur and also the founder of Afro Swag magazine. Hello, Deborah. How are you today?
Hello, Judy. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for being my guest. I've always longed for this to happen. Do you mind telling the viewers more about yourself?
Yes, like you said, my name is Deborah Dogba. I'm a business consultant here in Omaha, Nebraska, and I consult with small and medium businesses. I help entrepreneurs start from an idea until they have an established business.
Awesome, awesome. Do you mind sharing your story on how the consultant or your personal story, where you're from?
So I am from Africa. I'm from Togo. The country is called Togo. I first came to the US in 2004, and I've been here ever since, even though I traveled back and forth to Africa to work on some projects, and this is what I've been doing, helping entrepreneurs, helping youth associations, helping women start their own businesses, brainstorming with them on different ideas and how they can change their skills and talent into a business. So I will say I was brought up in a very conservative family. I'm born from a Ghanaian mom and a Togolese dad, and they have strong Christian belief, and I was very sheltered when I was young. I discovered the world, I would say, being on my own when I was about 22. That's when I first traveled to be on my own to a neighboring country, which is Benin. After being there for 2 years, then I immigrated to the US. I came straight to Omaha, Nebraska.
Nice, nice. That's an awesome story. So you are the founder of Afro Swag, talent of Omaha, meet an entrepreneur. And like you mentioned, you have a consulting business. Can you tell us more about those business?
Yes, I'll start with talent of Africa in Omaha, Nebraska, and in the Midwest. So, like I said, I traveled back to Africa after being here, and I served in the Peace Corps when I went back working with entrepreneurs, small and medium businesses, and I work with them on product quality. Product quality, business plans, the finishing of a product. And then after I did all that work, it was time for them to commercialize and to sell their product. And it was time for me to come back to the US. And I decided to bring the product with me here in the US so I can help commercialize, which I did. And that's how Talent of Africa in Omaha was birthed. And then after working with them, I discovered there is a huge market here in the US, continuing helping the African diaspora businesses, and that's how we started the business sales consulting firm. I continued helping with minority-owned businesses, and then I discovered there was a problem. They didn't have that much exposure they need to grow their businesses, and I started having the Meet an Entrepreneur show, where I'll bring them to my platform, interview them, introduce them to the world. This is the service and product that they're having. And then still in the same thought process, I started the Afro Swag media and magazine. This was the very first issue. It came out in December of last year. And then you have one, and you have your ad in here. And then the second issue, this was the Spring 2020 edition. This was the second one. And now we have the third one, which is the Summer edition. It just came out like 2 weeks ago. So it's just to give that exposure and visibility to minority-owned businesses.
Oh my, that is awesome. And so how do people contact you if they want to advertise their business on the magazine?
So I'm glad you asked that question. We are on social media. They can find us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. We have our email address, afroswagmagazine.com, and they can also hashtag AFSwagMag on all platforms, either hashtag AFSwagMag or at AFSwagMag to find us, to if they're interested in guest appearances or coming on the show or even advertising in the magazine.
Awesome. Well, that sounds good. Because, promoting African diaspora and also women, especially you help women when it comes with your consulting business, and also you bring them to your meet an entrepreneur. Speaking of meet an entrepreneur, I've been on your show.
Yes.
That's where my business, I do a little business on the side. So I've been on Deborah's show at the Meet an Entrepreneur. So that's how we knew each other. She's my consultant in everything that I do business-wise. So that is great. And you mentioned about the Peace Corps. You did the Peace Corps in the past. How can one get involved? Like any youth that is looking for something to do, how do they get involved? Who do they get in touch with? Any special skill or education to get into the Peace Corps?
The Peace Corps is open for the ones that have skills and they're willing to go on adventure and go help other communities in other parts of the world. And there is no requirement when it comes to skills. They can be disciplinary. It doesn't really matter because Peace Corps has a variety of programs. It can be agriculture, health, community development, which is the program I was in. And then to apply, they just go to the Peace Corps website, peacecorps.gov, peacecorps.gov, to start the process. And then they have a lot of talented people to help guide them and direct them to the right path. Whichever will be a good fit for them, they will help them. And the service in itself, it's very rewarding, helping people that need capacity building, that need knowledge and those skills in order to accomplish something in their lives.
Exactly. And especially during this time, I know with the COVID going on, there's no much travel going around. So, and the high schools that graduated, they need something to do. They need to, the ones that won't further their education, they probably want to go into something like a Peace Corps, but everything being shut down, they won't be able to travel. So is there something like that in, let's say in Nebraska, since we're in Nebraska, that the youth can do just to cover? Because I remember I saw the show that you did. It was showed on the TV. They're showing the younger girls on how to trade.
Yes.
So is this something similar like that?
We are very blessed to be in Omaha. Omaha has a lot of programs for youth, especially the minority community. And the program you're referring to is the Step Up program with Empowerment Network. I collaborated with Empowerment Network to teach the youth about youth entrepreneurship and to show them different options that they have in life. It shouldn't just be going to school, graduating and getting a job, but they can become entrepreneurs. And when you teach them young, then that's the best thing to do. That's the best seed to plant in a youth.
Exactly.
So we have that program, and I also collaborated with actually my fashion designer who made this beautiful dress.
That's lovely.
Elroy, thank you, Elroy House of Design, shout out to you. And then she taught these young girls how to make masks, And as a matter of fact, this is what they made. and I have a matching mask here.
Awesome.
And that's what they made during the summer.
Yes.
And while making the mask, I also taught them about product quality and also a little bit of marketing and how to promote the businesses, whether it's the mask making that they wanted to pursue.
Yes.
And I know for a fact that they also have different programs here in Omaha for the youth.
Yes.
Get in touch with me, get in touch with Judy,
Yes.
and then we'll be able to point you to the right direction.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. So when it comes to career, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to in career-wise and also helping business that are entrepreneurs, especially the ones that are still getting their feet in the water? What are you looking forward to?
You know, I'm very passionate about continuing helping entrepreneurs with their ideas, helping them succeed. That's what I like doing, and I would like to continue doing it.
Yes.
But the other aspect also is how to become financially independent. Yes. And that also I'm very, you see, now I say very passionate about it, and financial literacy, financial education, just helping individuals go through that process, how to make or how to create or start other streams of income. Yes. That's what I'm very passionate about. And I like referrals. I like working with anyone that want to get on this journey to becoming financially independent, and just, you know, learning about budgeting and how to manage a business, those soft skills. That's what I'm really passionate about. So I'm not going anywhere.
Yes.
I'll continue with all my projects and businesses.
Yes. Like you said, you're very passionate about it. All right. So now it comes to what is the best thing that has ever happened to you, either in the past or in the present time?
I've had a lot of good things that have happened to me in my life. And one of them is when I became a mom. It's very rewarding.
It is.
It's very, I'm emotional when I talk about it. It's a good experience. It helped me grow, you know, as a person. It helped me mature as an individual. And my son is now 14. And it's fun to watch him grow. That's one of the best things that had ever happened to me. And just getting to meet good people, passionate people, people that are ambitious about something and they found their purposes.
Yes.
That is also a good thing. It helps you, you know, just grow and continue your life with good people, knowing that you have passionate people around you, like someone like you. It's always a good thing. So yeah, a lot of good things have happened to me in life.
Awesome, awesome. I love that answer. I love the positivity. You know, say you think positive, positive things are going to come towards you.
Yes.
And when it comes to the community, what do you do now? I know you have already said that before, but if you want to add a little bit about it, what do you do now to help build a better community for minors, especially females? Do you mind sharing?
I don't mind. So right now I help with a lot of different classes when it comes to just finding your purpose. Finding your purpose, and I'm involved with a lot of nonprofits here in Omaha. Omaha Bridges Out of Poverty, helping the community, helping anyone that is willing to unlearn first in order to learn those skills and build resources to succeed in life. And that's how I help better the community, by staying involved with this nonprofit, using my skills and serving the community on various subjects.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. And So being an entrepreneur, what tip will you give to an uprising career woman or a girl? What tip are you going to give the person?
You know, as an entrepreneur, it's a never-ending learning process. So you will fail. Just be aware that you will fail, and don't discourage. You have setbacks. People will promise you things, and once you see success and you see that your business is growing, something happens. Something happens. Just brainstorm, take a time, pause, think about it, think about strategies, pivot, and just continue. Eventually, you get there. You accomplish whatever you wanted to accomplish. So my advice is, don't be discouraged. Be persistent. Be consistent in everything that you do. Never let a day go without working on your idea. That's the best idea that I can give.
Yes, I love the persistent and consistent one. I love it. Because sometimes you will start something, if you don't get the result right away, you get discouraged, then you leave it. But doing it all the time, because it might, for you, they say Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
So we're gonna keep pushing. We're going to keep doing it. So what tip will you give your younger self? What advice will you give your younger self?
To my younger self, I would say, believe in yourself. Don't just believe in yourself, but believe in the man above. And be true to yourself and to others. Be authentic. No matter what you do in life, no matter what happens to you in life, just be yourself and be authentic.
Awesome. Okay. So what tip can you give, or what tip can you share with a woman or girl who is trying to hold their head above water?
That question is making me emotional. It's not easy. Different things can happen in life, especially to women. But know that there is always light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly. I like that.
I'll keep on saying, don't discourage. It's not easy. It's not easy when out of the blue or just because of bad decisions or bad choices, you find yourself in a difficult situation. It's very challenging. But one thing, listen to your deeper voice, the voice within yourself. Listen to it and have hope. Have hope that it's going to get better. And also be proud of yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself no matter what happened in your life. Forgive yourself and give yourself hope. And the last thing that I will say is invest in yourself.
That's true.
Tell yourself that you are worth investing in yourself. Let's say when you take the mirror and you look in the mirror, who do you see?
Yourself.
Yourself. So don't be your own obstacle.
Exactly. Yes, because that's going to be the worst enemy.
Yes.
You have to love yourself before you can be able to accept love.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. What has empowered you most in life, family, and also being a mom, either career-wise or any personal? What has empowered you in life? Do you mind sharing with the viewers?
Knowing that you can use your talent and skills into a stream of income, that's empowering, that's powerful. Or your passion, something that you love doing. You can put it out there and have many, many, many people spend money on it. It's powerful. Entrepreneurial lifestyle, that's what empowers me.
Awesome.
Bringing solutions to people, just by your skills, talent, and passion.
That sounds great. You just have the right answer to all the questions. That is awesome. That's entrepreneurship mind, because entrepreneurship, you keep because you're always thinking, what is next? What should I do next? What should I fix? The one that I did, is it good? You know, your mind is always constantly going.
Yes.
Okay. Any last word for the viewers? Any advice for young girls that wants to be like you, that wants to, it's like, I want to do a magazine, like one day when I grow up, I want to have my own business consulting firm, I want to help other women. What last advice can you give the viewers?
I will say, like you keep on saying, remain positive.
Yes.
Be positive and be ready to learn. Continue to learn. Work on your ideas, work on yourself. As you're working on your ideas, you are growing as a person, as an individual.
Exactly.
And when you get to that place that is called success, never forget those that help you on the way to success.
Exactly. Yes, that's very important. That's very important. Because I know in the Bible, the parable Jesus was saying, the person that, like, if you're going to the altar to do a sacrifice, you should go back and then go reconcile with your brothers. The brothers he means is not like your blood brother, but the people that helped you, or even the people that have wronged you, like, hey, I don't hold anything against you, just to set it, you know, let everything free, and then go and do your offering. Because when you free yourself, you let even though you don't have any malicious thing about anyone, but the people might think, oh, you're successful, you're forgotten about us. But no, I still remember you, but at the same time, I have somewhere I'm heading to. So come on, let's go together if you want to join us.
And
so.
You know, when you are authentic,
yes,
people will understand. They will know that you're not faking.
Exactly.
But you're no longer at that level. You have moved on.
Yes.
So anyone willing to come along, they will understand and they will continue their journey with you.
Yes, yes. The ones that feel like that. No, I think one thing about when it comes to women, I know I've noticed this when it comes to women, not that I'm trying to bring anyone, because this show is for women empowerment. So we are supposed to build each other, help each other, but sometimes it goes other way. But we are here to encourage other women. You know, we know how it is. We are mom, we are entrepreneurs, so we know how it is. So I would like to say thank you so much for being here. You know, thank you. I know that even if we don't remember anything, the only thing we know that we know who to consult when we want to start a business. Yes.
Thank you for having me on the
welcome.
show.
You're welcome. And viewers, like my guest said today, Deborah said, always put your mind to what you're doing. There's always the light in the end of the tunnel. And please stay positive. Positivity is everything. Thank you for tuning in. This is Judy Talk Show. Have a nice day.